行きましょう。今度は私がみんなの希望になってみせる。これは守るための力。これ魔導よ、ほとばしれ。覚悟、刃よ、踊れ。スピニングエッジ。この力で皆を守ってみせる。
Hiya, I'm Scully Sinful, your big bro. And today, well, we got a new live stream, of course, at 4 a.m., as they typically do. Celes is coming on the 28th, which is super exciting for all you FF6 fans. I know I'm excited for her. As per usual, you'll be able to get her for free, and you'll be able to get her alternate costume through the season pass. Along with that, we're getting her exclusive UR crystals, so if you get really lucky, you'll be able to get her URs and duplicates of her URs for free, as well as her super rare and the Memoria, which is the most likely thing you are going to get. Memorias are super great if you're a newer player, as they can really juice up a character. These, for anyone who doesn't know, Memorias are these skills that will give you extra points because they go in your support slot. And these ones are super easy to level up, and they kind of are equivalent to a +6, +5 ultra rare. So they're pretty great when they're fully maxed out, and you can max them out through just playing the season pass. All right, let's get to her actual character info. So she's a support with a water element. This is pretty great. She'll be able to use a lot of other water elemental abilities for that extra boost, which I think is about 5%. I think she'll be excellent with Yuna from the current batter, so if you haven't rolled that yet, I would say it's probably worth it, because you want to be on the front lines with Celes, it seems like, because of her passive and her unique ability. So her passive is the Invincible General, and you gain bravery based on damage taken from rivals, which is kind of huge, especially if you couple that with her ability, which is Regen, which is continuously heal all allies and of course herself. So she is our first real bravery sponge. She gets brave from just being attacked, which means that she plays a little different than any of the other characters we have so far, which is something that I've said I've really enjoyed about this game, and I think I will continue to enjoy about this game. We get some really fun and unique kits for each of the characters. All right, let's talk about her URs. So her UR Spinning Edge draws in nearby foes and deals heavy attack or high damage attack. This is great. This is going to be your bread and butter for doing damage to bosses, for getting those kills. I think she's going to really need a bravery share ability. So, because it sounds like she's going to be actually generating a lot of ability for fighting on the front lines, but I don't think she'll have a lot of options to dish out damage to the boss. So she's definitely going to need some share. So Ramza, of course, Ramza stock has gone up again. Her other ultra rare is Runic, which grants all allies bravery based on damage taken from rivals. So this is really good. This means that you can mount an all-out offensive. Fighting will generate bravery, but it's also a double-edged sword. If you can take on your enemies and actually win the fights, you're gonna do excellent. You're gonna get extra bravery from taking any of the damage, but if you die anyway, you're just going to give that bravery back with interest. So this is something that is going to be very good, but you also need to be careful, and you gotta be supporting your allies with heals, with the new lock ability, which we'll talk about right now. The ultra rare ability for Lock, Phoenix's Magicite. It's basically a juiced heal, so it restores the HP of all allies. It's a 60% heal, really, really excellent, especially if you are doing your best to keep everyone alive while Runic is active and they are benefiting from that bravery gain. And you got Kefka's ability, which is to attack foes in front of you and restore HP by 100% of damage dealt. This is a lifesteal ability. This is going to be very good for everybody, but especially your frontline tanks. I think this will be great for Cloud. This is similar to the UR that we got for the Final Fantasy Resonance collab. So really great if you missed that collab, and if you wanted to actually make it competitive, because you'll be able to pull duplicates from this one. All right, and now Terra is getting a beautiful skin, unfortunately. With all the skins, they can be pretty difficult to obtain, but this also means that you have a chance of getting extra Terra duplicates. So if you're a Terra main, I'm sure this will be worth it, and you're gonna whale out, because this is a gorgeous skin. I've really been enjoying how much they've been going all out with the skins. I think this is the first one that I've been tempted to get, but I think I'll stay strong for some of the other stuff that's coming out in this update. Speaking of other stuff that's coming out in this update, we have end skins. We have the summer skins for Rinoa, Gaia, and of course, my boy, Onion Knight. These are 3 characters I actually play a lot, so this is a very tempting. This is a very tempting banner. Rinoa is my Omega / Ultima main, and Onion Knight is a character I play whenever I want to play an Agile. Gaia is someone I play when I just want to bonk someone to death, so these are exceptionally tempting. So we are getting 1 swimsuit outfit ticket for free. So there's a chance you might draw one of the characters you want, but you will be able to get one at the very least. That being said, it's still going to be a gacha to get these, and these tickets are different from the other skin tickets. So like the one that you might have gotten for Terra, this is on a different banner and a different ticket. So unfortunately, if you have saved tickets up from that banner, it won't carry on to this one. Just a heads up. But these skins look gorgeous. The Rinoa one is super tempting. The Gaia one is super tempting, and I think the Onion Knight he just looks kind of cool. So I might end up pulling a little bit on this one. I don't know yet. Because there's a much better banner for your account. So if you have duplicates and you have run into the problem of not being able to level them up for your main or any of the new characters, this is a pretty amazing banner. So once per day, you get to perform a 10 ability draw for 980 Mogpay points. And this is all Mogpay points. You don't have to use paid Mogpay points for this. So just 980 Mogpay and you get a 10 ability draw, which will give growth eggs. And each 10 draw guarantees 1 30k growth egg. And this actually stacks with the season pass bonus. So please, please, please don't draw on this unless you have the season pass. Because you will be losing out on potentially, let's say you get a really good roll. You get the 30k from the normal growth eggs, and the SR I think is 10k. Well, you're missing out on potentially close to 100,000 growth eggs if you do this every day. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I would say this is phenomenal if you really do want to juice up your account. Make sure you stay competitive at those higher ranks, because you really do need the character points at the higher ranks. It is crucial. So this is, as much as the skins are gorgeous and they're really cool looking, if you're going to be using your Mogpay, it should be for this and for your main banner. Okay. That being said, let's say you did spend a whole lot on all those other ones. Well, don't worry. They're giving about 100,000 growth eggs anyway. So if you combine this with the last banner, that'll be around You'd get 60k per 10 pull, and it's running for about a week or so. This would be at minimum, I think it would be 100,000. I'm trying to do the math in my head right now. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Close to 500,000 if you get pretty lucky with all your pulls and you have the season pass. So that's enough to level up quite a bit, even into the master tiers. And that's all she wrote. That's where we're at. So we got lots of cool stuff coming in this patch. But the the Final Fantasy V patch in August is where we're getting a new boss, a new stage, and a Final Fantasy V character. And Final Fantasy V, for anyone who's new to the channel, is probably one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. So I'm looking forward to it. I really hope it's Bart's. I know some people were saying Ferris, some were saying Lena. I want it to be Bart's. He's my boy. I think he's so cool. And I think they could do some really fun stuff with him. I hope he's an Agile. He'll probably be a melee because we just got Tidus. But I think he'll be neat. I was hoping he would actually be similar to what we got for Furion. But, you know, Furion exists, so I don't know if we'll get another, like, lifesteal character in that same vein. But we'll have to see. Alrighty. And then in September, Final Fantasy IX is getting another representative. Some were saying it would be Garnet, some were saying Kuja. We'll just have to see. Anyway, I've been Scully Sinful, your big bro, and I'll be seeing you real soon. Goodbye!